everyone comes from somewhere, and in order to individually grow, you have to be part of something. So the Indigenous Red Market allows our vendors, our community, our visitors to celebrate our Indigenous pride. And it allows our vendors to certainly have commerce and share their art and work and their jewelry work, also instilling pride in that cultural work. So it's preservation of culture, it's community gathering, and it's sharing and educating others about the diverse community that we live in. So my role in the Red Market is to help coordinate the vendors, provide on-day assistance, and as part of my observation, that's when I decided I needed to bring my skill set, which is business development, to helping the vendors and the marketers here to really grow their businesses. Well, at first it was the location, and we resolved that when the Native American Health Center, which is one of the sponsors of the Indigenous Red Market, was able to, through an agreement with the city, utilize this lot. So it was, before that, it was along the street, which gave a different kind of feel, more like a true pop-up market feel. But it limited what entertainment we could have. So the location, just some of the circumstances of this community, they're in a major construction boom, so parking, on-street parking was another issue. But that'll be resolved by working with some of the businesses around here to utilize their parking lots. And I think it's also marketing is both an opportunity and right now a barrier. We have to get the word out more, but it's really great to see folks coming out, like I mentioned to you before, Santa Rosa, Union City, people from the West Bay area as well. You know, that's an interesting question, because part of the struggle is, into one of the hardships, I guess, is that the reason why the Native American Health Center is involved in the Indigenous Red Market comes from a very, very fundamental belief that healthy communities create and help sustain healthy community members. And healthy communities, in its broadest sense, is a safe, clean, prosperous place where families and children can grow, live, and work, and play. So in that regard, the Native American Health Center, by helping to support its members, some of which are vendors here, they can help them sustain and add to their family income, which allows them to buy healthy food, which allows them access to healthy services. So it's all related, if you think about it in that broader sense.
Omedel, it means Ome means number two in Nahuatl, and Del, it's the representation of energy. So we open up spaces saying Omedel, and that gives respect to everyone. We give respect to everyone that deserves it. We also will teach that. It's also the representation of the good and the bad. It's also the representation of the light and the darkness. So we always open up the space. Saying Omedel, we're here with Papui Batlikwe and also Papui Sinaposhli. And we're here celebrating and promoting our culture. We're going to open up with the 4 directions. So if everybody wants to join us, please do.
I'm Lecon Apache from South Texas, and we're here at Red Market representing the Cultural Conservancy, which is an indigenous nonprofit that focuses on indigenous revitalization, and that can take many forms, such as our food waste program here, which is all about securing our food waste and make sure we have something called food sovereignty, which is about having control over the food that we put into our bodies and indigenous bodies. And we have other revitalization work that focuses around languages and songs and all kinds of stuff like that. For us, it's partially visibility, right? We're here on a busy corner in Fruitvale, and it's where we can come together and share our art, share our knowledge, share our stories, our songs, all those things in a real public forum that's not hidden or anything like that. And it's what we call pan-tribal or intertribal, and it's every tribe coming together and sharing space. For somebody who's an urban native and I haven't lived on my homeland very much, spaces like these are like our best spaces to be fully visible in our identities as Native people. So this is where we're actually Native. I walk around and people might not know what I am or who I am or my identity, but here, I don't have to say anything about it. I don't have to explain anything.
Yes. In the past, I always understand that the grain catcher is they catch your bad grain, and it's not. They catch your good dreams. Because that way your good dreams repeated until they come true.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that either. I thought the same thing.
No,
yeah.
I was like, the lady said, do you want to keep your bad dream? I say no. That's why those things go through there. And they tell me different tribes, they believe different things, but the one that I see in common is that they said that what's little boy was with the elder women.
Yeah.
And there was a spider in the corner, and the little boy wanted to kill the spider, and the drama said, no, just leave her alone. So when the little boy left, a spider came to her and said, you saved my life, I'm going to give you something to you. So she knew that the first one would go and say, from now on, all your good dreams are going to stay with you until they come true.
Oh,
so that's why the legend they come from the spider web.
That's amazing.
So that's what it is.
Outside of their physical market in the town they live in, and then we realized that we needed more like things that we can use every day. And then so we started combining the styles, like their weaving plus what we need and what we would use. So we have purses also and t-shirts, and they're just a combination of help them design it and get all the material together and source it. We're still working on production and growing.
Well, I encourage folks to come out and see. I encourage folks to come out and try our Native food, listen to our Native music, meet our Native community. It's free to experience, just a wonderful, exciting part of our larger community. The Native community is composed of, at least in the Bay Area, of over hundreds of tribes. And it's just very beautiful to bring together these various First Nations together to celebrate through music, dance, food, and art. So it's a great experience.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
We really, really appreciate all your help.
Yeah, it was great meeting you.
Yeah, wonderful.